Hey guys, please come channel. So today's video is going to be another unboxing video of my new Apple Watch Series 8. So I got this on a really good deal. So I believe how this deal works at Target, you can get any $70 off any Apple Watch, I believe. And then it brings it down from the original price. I also had my red card that got me 5% more off. And then I had a little bit of like points that I saved up. So I paid $337 and some cents for my Apple Watch. I'll turn on the link in the description below where I got it at Target. So I absolutely love Target. This is where I get all my electronics when I upgrade. I have the Apple Watch Series 7 that has been a year, and I'm not trying to break any shape or form. I did buy this with my own money. I'm gonna go through today in this video. I'm gonna unbox the Apple Watch Series 8, and then I'm going to show you my accessories that I use for all my Apple Watches. Alright guys, so this is what the box looks like. It says Apple Watch. It's a little upside down. It might be backwards for you, but I was doing my front facing camera. And then you have the 40mm Apple Watch in Midnight. I always go with black because it goes with everything. So let's pull the tabs. Now you gotta be very careful with these tabs because they can break. So let's get it open. I always try to be super careful with the box, because if I'm selling my devices, I always love to give people the actual box. So let's pull this open. As you can see, we are pulling out the Apple Watch band and the Apple Watch itself. And here's the inside of the box, or inside of the paper sleeve, which is very colorful bands for my Apple Watch. And then we have the Apple Watch and the band. So let's open the band. It is the color of Midnight, so it's kind of like a bluish, blackish color. And let's pull the tab. I know I'm not the best recorder and I kind of left out things to read. Let's try to get it open. These boxes for the Apple Watch bands are so difficult, and I will say this newer Apple Watch band fits me a lot better than my old ones because I never used to like these Apple Watch bands. So let's pull this out. So here's your, I think, your warranty. Just kind of looking at it, and then here is the band itself. So when you buy it from the website, it'll ask you to pick smaller, medium, or medium and large, which is cool. So it comes with one band only. When I bought my first couple Apple Watches, they had the two sizes, but now it just has the one. So now we're putting it back in the box, which I don't know why I decided to do that, but I do. And then here are the Apple Watch bands. I'm really bad at taking off film when I'm focused. So this is what it looks like. And now let's get the Apple Watch. I'm done. Pull the tabs. Super easy to pull. Now let's set it down and pull it open. So this is what it looks like. Here's your design in Apple in California. You have your start guide, I think, and then a warranty, I believe. And yeah, this Apple Watch came dead, so I had to sit for like 40 minutes or longer to fully charge. So let's get it on. So there's the charger. I did end up using that charger because it charges faster. Here's the Apple Watch itself. Why I'm out of frame. So now we're taking it out of the film, and that's what it looks like. As you can see, my fingers were up because you could see reflection of the text messages. So now we're taking it off my Apple Watch Series 7, and you guys can see the kind of differences. I think the Apple Watch Series 8 actually screen maybe a little bigger than the Apple Watch Series 8, because I think the Apple Watch Series 8 is bigger, and yes, I had a passcode on it. So this is my favorite band, as I'm showing you here. And now we're just putting the bands on the Apple Watch Series 8. And to you, it might look the same. It might be not a very big upgrade, but there's what it looks like. It's kind of the same color as my old Apple Watch, except it came with a different colored band. So there is the dirty glass screen protector case that I have on. And now we're showing you all my accessories I have that I like to bring with me. This is the carrying case that I like to bring with me that keeps all my Apple Watch stuff free from dog chews, chewing on them. So here's what all my Apple Watch bands look like. Yes, I have a lot of Apple Watch bands. I've got a couple Apple Watch band accessories, and then I just have some like screen protector, glass screen protector cases, and they look like this. They are an absolute necessary item if you're going to do it. So I took a glass screen protector, and let's go to my screen recording. So now we're going to start setting up my Apple Watch, which you will have us start to set up on your home screen. Then it's going to ask you if you're setting up for a family member or that, and then you're going to want to hold to the camera to set up. And yes, this is going really extremely fast because it takes forever to set up. Now I am doing my Apple Watch recently paired to connect. It may take a while. And yes, this is going a lot faster than it did. It took forever sometimes. This update took probably about an hour, so I showed you some parts of it. And then yeah, this app update had to be done to get the backup. So checking for updates, it has 9.5.2. Basically, it provides important security fixes and recommend for all users. So now we're just kind of watching it. Require estimate time for the update. It was about an hour for me, or maybe less, but it took a while. So I recommend just waiting patiently for this. So it took about 40 minutes for my Apple Watch to fully charge enough to do this. So now we're just kind of letting it do it. It's a lot faster than you can see it. I was kind of screen recording this through the process, but I sped it up so you guys didn't have to watch it so much. Then I came back like I think 20 minutes later and should do again to show you where it was progress, because I was being honest. I think it's the same kind of spot and it was still taking its time. You need to make sure you have good Wi-Fi for this update because it took a while. And your Apple Watch needed to be at like 50% or more for this update to work. And sorry if there's any cars going by because I have windows open. So I'm kind of showing you here that it takes a while for updates to happen, but once it hit my Apple Watch, it did not take very long to finish the update. And this is on the Apple Watch app if you guys did not know. I am screen recording, so it kind of should do the process because I want to be honest how long this actually took. So you can see in the corner the time if you guys really want to keep track of how long it actually took. I think this update took most of the time when I was waiting for it. So now it's down to 8 minutes. I think this is like maybe 20 minutes after or something, or longer. The last part was putting it to my Apple Watch is what took the longest. Sorry if you have the ticking clock on my back of my living room. We're voice recording this in my living room, so you might hear a couple clocks. So now we're down to 4 minutes of the process. So this took a while. I kind of tried to speed it up as fast as I could so you didn't have to sit through here too long. Then we decided to do this again. So it's about 2 o'clock. So it took a while for it to finish. Now we're getting close to the end of the actual start of the update. It took forever to start, so now we're counting down to like seconds. And then we have to do the other process of it, preparing it for my Apple Watch. That took another I felt like that took another 10-20 minutes. So then we do the other stuff that we need to do, which took a little bit. So we're just gonna let it go. And I'm just showing the realistic part of the worst update. So you also want to make sure that you know which hands you're gonna wear it on. If you start it into fresh new, it's gonna ask, but because I had an update, like a backup, it just puts the way I like it. Now it's preparing to go to the Apple Watch. Watch. I'm not exactly. So now we're installing it on my Apple Watch, which took a little bit but didn't take as long to update. So now I'm just kind of fast forwarding this part because it was kind of boring. So now the next thing we're gonna do is start setting up my Apple Watch. So the next part is gonna connect to your Apple Watch. You may take a few moments. Now if you have two-way lock on your Apple Watch, you are gonna get an email from them saying that you did it. So let's get started. So what you're gonna want to do, first things first, you're gonna agree to the condition and terms, make a password on your Apple Watch, which I do because I prefer to have it that way, which it keeps my everything private. Now we're gonna just leave it like where I do it, share settings, and I don't care if you know when I was born, what year, because I'm not too concerned. And then it has safety, SOS, fall detection, and crash detection. I am backwards checking, which I don't know what that is, but I do understand. Will tell you to turn this all off unless you absolutely need it on. So I'm gonna set up later. I'm gonna just pick my different settings, and then it's gonna sync to the Apple Watch, and I'm kind of just letting it sync. I don't want to unpair anything. So now, yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up this video. Comment down below what you want to see next. And the question of the day is, what series of Apple Watch do you have, or what kind of smartwatch do you have? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.